Hello friends, this is IQCIVILS IAS Academy, myself Narendra Sharma, and these are the panels of elite faculties. Admission is in process for 2023 exam. So UPSC's batches are starting from 20th November. So 20th November 2022, just after one day. Okay, so this is uh, this is IQ Civil Science Academy, and these are the in this slide you can see these are the government projects by IQ Civil Science Academy. These are the Google reviews. On the basis of such reviews, obviously, you can understand that how this institute is dedicated for the students, dedicated for their selection in IS exams, and along with teachers are also who are coming from Delhi. They're also experts in their topic. And you can see the panel of the faculties here, which are coming from Delhi. So these are the panel of elite faculties, and they are going to teach you in Guwahati. They are experts in their area, and for inquiries regarding admissions, you can contact on these numbers. YouTube channel link is such and such, as you can see in the slide. And the next offline and online batches are going to start from 20th November. So don't miss this chance and secure your seat for 2023 IS exam by joining this institute. Okay, so now let's proceed for the today's topic. Today's topic is about types of rainfall. So let's discuss first. Today's topic is types of rainfall. In this topic, we are going to understand the exact mechanism of the types of rainfall. You should know that there are three types of rainfall. First one is convectional rainfall. Second one is orographic rainfall. Third one is cyclonic oblique frontal rainfall. So let's see each type of rainfall one by one. The first one is convectional, as you can see here. First one is convectional currents. As the name suggests, this rainfall is because of the convectional currents which are forming in summers. So in summers, sunlight, this is sunlight is directly reaching to the surface of the ocean. Okay, sunlight is reaching directly to the oceans, or in summer, oceans are warming or much warmer because of the heat or the heat energy which is coming from the sun. This heat is entering into what? Entering into ocean, and they are also heating the oceanic surface. So oceanic surface becomes warmer, isn't it? And if it is warmer, then obviously the warm currents starts rising. As the warm currents are lighter, they starts rising in the upper atmosphere. When they start rising in the upper atmosphere, they are also bringing moisture with them, so they are forming clouds. These clouds are what? These clouds are known as cumulus and cumulonimbus. and they are precipitating with thunder and lightning. Cumulus plus cumulonimbus. So these are the clouds which are forming because of convectional current. Convectional current means what? The warm air here, the warm air which are lighter but they are moisture laden. It means इनके साथ moisture है and these moisture laden winds are rising higher because they are lighter. गर्म हवा क्या होती है? ठंडी होती है और ठंडी होकर ऊपर उठती है. But here, this is not the normal uplifting of the wind. It is special kind of, or we can say it in this part, convectional currents are rising intensely. Mind it, intensely. I mean, very high heated warm currents are rising suddenly or instantly or intense in with full intensity. Okay, so intensity is high. So intensity is high, that's why they are suddenly rising. And whenever the warm currents are suddenly rising, they are going to produce what? Clouds. What kind of cloud? Cumulus and cumulonimbus. Why? Because there is a high content of moisture. Okay, high content of moisture, that is cumulus and cumulonimbus. So high content of moisture which is available from the ocean. That's why clouds are cumulus and cumulonimbus. Now, whenever precipitation starts from the clouds, the precipitation starts with very heavy rainfall, very heavy downpour. Okay, very heavy rainfall or very heavy downpour with thunder and lightning, as you can see here, with thunder and lightning. So, cumulus and cumulonimbus clouds are precipitating with thunder and lightning, and very heavy rainfall occurs in very short period of time, isn't it? So they are also associated, these clouds are also associated with cloud bursts, mind it. So cloud burst situations are arising because of such kind of um, clouds which are forming due to rapid and instant rise of convectional currents. It means rapid and instant rise of warm air currents with moisture. That's why they are forming cumulus and cumulonimbus clouds, which are responsible for very heavy rainfall over the oceans. The entire mechanism, right from the formation of cloud to the rainfall, takes 2 to 4 hours of time. Takes 2 to 4 hours of time. So suppose the entire cloud starts its formation suppose from 12 p.m. So at last 4 p.m. I mean at 4 p.m. they are going to precipitate after 4 hours. So precipitation occurs at 4 p.m. Okay. So precipitation starts at 4 p.m. That's why the rainfall which occurs through this mechanism or convectional currents are also known as 4 o'clock rainfall. Mind it, 4 o'clock rainfall. What you need to learn, you need to learn these facts, and you also need to learn the name of the clouds which are forming, and these clouds are also responsible for cloudburst type of situation, and such kind of rainfall that is known as convectional current, it occurs over the ocean. Okay, with thunder and lightning. So obviously when we are talking about a convectional current, such things you should keep in your mind. And you have to put the figure in the box, okay, in your examination hall or in your answer sheet. You have to put the figure in the boxes, and you can illustrate the entire figure with uh, thunder and lightning or heavy precipitation. Okay, so this is convectional current. Such kind of convectional current, it is basically convectional rainfall, convectional current rainfall. So first type of rainfall is convectional rainfall because this rainfall is supported by convectional currents. These red color arrows are what? They are convectional currents. And because of these convectional current, rainfall occurs. Because convectional currents are highly heated currents, and when they are rising rapidly in the upper atmosphere, they condensation. Condensation means formation of clouds. And which type of clouds are forming here? Cumulus and cumulonimbus, which are responsible for huge rainfall. Huge rainfall with thunder and lightning. With thunder and lightning. And it is also known as 4 o'clock rainfall. Such rainfall, convectional rainfall, generally occurs towards equator. Mind it. Why towards equator? Because equator is a hotter region from where convectional current rises in the sky. So such rainfall generally occurs towards equator. But as far as shifting of ITCZ is concerned, because of the shifting of ITCZ, such rainfall occurs in north in June and in south in December. Shifting of ITCZ, okay? नॉर्थ गया और साउथ गया तो आईटी सेड ऊपर जाएगा तो रेनफॉल भी तो ऊपर जाएगा एंड आईटी सेड इज शिफ्टिंग टुवर्ड्स नॉर्थ आईटी सेड शिफ्टिंग टुवर्ड्स नॉर्थ इन समर तो यहाँ से यहाँ आ जाएगा और यहाँ पर हमारे इंडिया ठीक है यहाँ पर इंडिया है तो आईटी सेड शिफ्ट होकर ऊपर चला गया है कन्वेक्शनल रेनफॉल कहाँ होगा यहाँ नहीं होगा जहाँ पर शिफ्ट हो गया यानी इंडिया में इसलिए इंडिया में मानसून सीजन में बहुत रेनफॉल होता है ड्यू टू शिफ्टिंग ऑफ आईटी टुवर्ड्स नॉर्थ इंडिया में कन्वेक्शनल रेनफॉल का क्लाउड्स आता है कन्वेक्शनल रेनफॉल तो भाई इंडिया में वही फॉर्म होगा ना जहाँ पर ओशन है और वाटर बॉडीज है तो ओशन में एक बार क्लाउड फॉर्म हो जाता है तो दीज क्लाउड्स आर ब्रॉट बाय विंड्स ठीक है विंड्स इसको लेकर इंडिया में आता है और फिर इंडिया में बारिश होती है clouds are forming over the oceans but they are brought to the continent by the winds okay so this is all about convectional rain which occurs generally it occurs along equator but in winter or in summer it is shifting north this rainfall and in winter again it is shifting south of the equator due to shifting of ITCZ. So what we need to remember here, what kind of clouds are forming and how these clouds are behaving after formation. So here cumulus and cumulus nimbus clouds are forming and they are responsible for very heavy or torrential downpour, very heavy or torrential downpour and that's why rainfall occurs with thunder and lightning with cumulus and cumulonimbus clouds. So they are very dangerous clouds. They are responsible for very huge rainfall with thunder and lightning. And the entire rainfall is basically supported by convectional current. That's why this rainfall is known as convectional rainfall. Now the second type of rainfall, let's see. Second type of rainfall is Orographic. Uro means thereby mountains. Mountains which are locating along the coast. वहां पर orographic रेनफॉल होने का चांस ज्यादा होता है. तो यहाँ पर किनारे में क्या है, देखो माउंटेन्स है. So this is the windward side of mountain and this is leeward side of mountain. So moisture laden winds, I mean the winds which are loaded with moisture are traveling over the oceans. They were playing basically like kids. So they're traveling over the oceans, and whenever they see or they hits with the what mountains, they start rising by taking the support of the mountain. As far as these winds are concerned, these winds are warmer. So obviously, warm winds are holding moisture also, and without moisture, you cannot imagine about rainfall. This is orographic rainfall, and oro means thereby mountains, and these mountains are supported by whom? These mountains are supported by, these mountains are supporting the winds, moisture laden winds. Okay, these winds are moisture laden winds. When they are approaching towards the coast, they find mountains, and by the support of mountains, they rise higher in the sky, and they have formed again cumulus and cumulonimbus clouds at the top of the mountain. Okay, so again you can see what orographic rainfall. This is orographic rainfall which occurs in the windward side of the mountain. So very heavy rainfall along the windward side of the mountain. But few clouds are able to move towards leeward side, and that's why leeward side consists of very low rainfall. In leeward side, you can see here low rainfall. In windward side, it is very high rainfall. And as far as Uro means mountain is supporting the rising winds, moisture laden winds. That's why it is known as orographic rainfall. So moisture laden winds are bringing moisture and they are rising higher to the atmosphere, higher in the atmosphere by the support of the mountain. That's why it is orographic rainfall. And heavy rainfall occurs in which part? Windward side of the mountain. Okay, and leeward side consists of very what? Less rainfall. For example, Mahabaleshwar. Mahabaleshwar is in the windward side. Nasik is in the leeward side. Mumbai is in windward side, but Pune is in the leeward side. In this way, you can say that Mumbai or Mahabaleshwar are receiving high rainfall as they are locating along the which part of the mountain, east or west. They are locating along the windward side. East west show दो, east west की कोई बात नहीं, windward side of the mountain. This is known as orographic rainfall. Orographic rainfall generally occurs in North America and South America. See, North America, South America. Here you will have Rockies, and here you'll have Andes. So this is the windward side of Rockies and windward side of Andes. पीछे क्या होता है, बारिश नहीं होता है लीवर्ड साइड में, या फिर बहुत कम होता है. Okay. The best example for the orographic rainfall is Rockies of North America. The second best example is Andes of South America. Okay. And in India is Western Ghats. Western Ghats of India are also an example of, they are also providing orographic rainfall. Western Ghat of India and Rockies of North America and South America are responsible for what? Are responsible for very heavy rainfall in windward side. Okay, this is all about orographic rainfall. Now come to the third type of rainfall. So say here what you need to remember. Once again, I am telling you, the moisture-laden winds are traveling over the oceans. As their warm winds, they consist of moisture, as you can see here. By the support of mountains, they are rising higher, and when they're rising higher instantly with full moisture, then they are forming cumulus and cumulonimbus clouds, which are responsible for very heavy rainfall. In which area? In windward side. Okay. So this is about orographic rainfall. Now third type of rainfall is frontal rainfall or cyclonic rainfall. You know the location also, location of orographic, Rockies of North America, Andes of South America, and Western Ghats of India. Western Ghats of India are also example of orographic rainfall. Okay. Now third type of rainfall. Third type of rainfall is frontal or cyclonic. As you know, the winds from the polar area are coming from 75 degree to नीचे और बनाते हैं. The winds from the polar areas are coming from 75 degree to 65 degree. Okay, these winds are basically cold winds, and cold winds coming like this. कोल्ड को थोड़ा ब्लू कर देते हैं. Warm winds coming from 35 to 60. These warm winds are rising higher in the atmosphere because they are lighter. Okay, so these warm winds are westerlies. Mind it, westerlies. And these cold winds, cold air mass, is known as polar easterly. Polar easterly. So now you can see here at the latitude of at the latitude of 65 degree and 60 degree. Winds from both the sides, which are contrasting in nature, are converging, but they are not mixing. These winds are not mixing in a particular zone of the atmosphere, and that zone is termed as front. Okay, so front is the zone of transition where winds are not mixing but converging. Okay, so they are making fronts. Fronts are nothing but the fronts are nothing but what? It is a gap or the low pressure system where, I mean, there is no complete mixing of the winds. That's why vacancy is vacancy has created in front. तो front एक खाली एरिया है, वेकेंट एरिया. क्यों? क्योंकि दोनों विंड का कॉन्ट्रास्टिंग नेचर है. तो कोल्ड वाला नीचे की तरफ बैठता है और गर्म वाला क्या होता है, ऊपर उठता है. So warm air and cold air is not mixing. When warm air rising higher instantly by taking the support of the front. So you can see here, these warm winds are rising higher by taking the support of front. So they are taking the support of front, and when warm winds are rising higher, obviously they will form the again cumulus and with cumulus बस लिख लो, cumulus clouds. Cumulus clouds are responsible for rainfall in the frontal zone, as you can see here. उसी में पानी आएगा क्योंकि ठीक उसके ऊपर क्लाउड है, बारिश भी फ्रंट में ही होगी. थोड़ा बहुत कोल्ड एयर मास वाले एरिया में भी बारिश हो जाती है. So as fronts are responsible for the formation of cyclones in temperate region, यानी 60 to 65 डिग्री का जो रीजन है, this region is known as temperate region. In such temperate region, okay, temperate region, temperate cyclones are generating. And temperate cyclones are generating because of the front. Okay, that's why it is known as cyclonic or frontal rainfall. Temperate cyclone is responsible for what? Responsible for such kind of rainfall. And temperate cyclones are forming due to fronts. We'll discuss the exact mechanism when we'll come to the front and cyclone. But here only we need to learn the types of rainfall. So this is the third type of rainfall, which is known as frontal rainfall or cyclonic rainfall. Got it? This way, now I hope you understand what is what are the three types of rainfall, isn't it? The first one was uh, convectional rainfall, second one was orographic, and third one is cyclonic. Such cyclonic rainfall occurs in which area? In between 60 to 65 degree of the latitude. Okay, due to convergence of warm and cold air mass. So both are not mixing but converging but not mixing. And front is forming in the, I mean, in the region where winds are not available. And fronts are, you can say, they are slopy in nature. That's why warm winds are rising by taking the support of the front. Due to instant rising or uplifting, they are forming cumulus clouds. And cumulus clouds are also responsible for huge rainfall, isn't it? Thunder and lightning. तो यहाँ भी वही है, रेनफॉल ज़्यादा है, साइक्लोनिक है, लेकिन तीनों का सपोर्ट अलग है. यहाँ पर रेनफॉल का सपोर्ट क्या है? फ्रंट. ओके, और such kind of rainfall occurs in temperate region. And little amount of moisture through these warm currents are also transferring to poles. Mind it. Little amount of moisture is also transferring to the poles by such warm winds, and that's why polar areas are having snowfall. Okay. I mean in terms of precipitation, poles पे क्या होता है, बारिश नहीं होगा ना, वहाँ तो snowfall होगा. So these are the three types of rainfall. Okay. So all the best. And again, I am telling you, for any kind of inquiry, you can contact on these numbers. And the next batch is going to start from 20th November. So don't miss this chance. Okay. Okay then. All the best, and we'll meet again in next video. Okay. Thank you.